You know, sometimes an intro to a video just eludes you. This video is that video, because for some reason I've been trying several times to get going with the intro, and it's totally ran away. It's like, come back, intro! And the intro's like, no! You're on your own! And it flees into the distance. And so, here I am, starting this way. This video is a follow-up to the one I did a few days ago, concerning the general feeling of being frazzled, and that I was doing too many videos, and that something had to change somewhere. I wasn't quite sure at the time what was going to change, but I did know something needed to, so I did the video to explain this and see what people thought, and I've been thinking about it for quite a while now, and I have come up with a way I think that I can make things a bit easier and hopefully reduce the load of the videos that's being uploaded and made, and generally make it simpler to do, because going back to it being simpler was the thing that struck me the most, is that things were getting far too frantic with having 4 Let's Plays going at once and 10 videos a week, quite a lot of videos indeed. So the decision that I came up with was one that a fair few people mentioned, which was the Sunday slot. I didn't know what I was doing with that at all. It was there, and it had a purpose to begin with, but then it sort of became its own thing that it really shouldn't have been. So that is going to go. After Command and Conquer is the uploads that are going up this week. This week is going to be as it always has been, but, well, always, or rather that it has been for quite a while. Saying that it always has been is sort of part of the problem, really, in that I'm thinking that, hey, it's always like this. Actually, no, it hasn't always been like this, Kiko. You are going to correct yourself now, because it hasn't always been 10 videos going up a week. And now it's not going to be that anymore, starting next week, for when we get to next Monday, Albion is not going to go up. And that's not to say that Albion is going to go, because Albion is going to take the slot which Command and Conquer was in, the Sunday slot, and instead we're going to have just one upload from Monday through till Saturday. The 2 Let's Plays there is going to be, I think there's a few more Gunman Clive videos to come, and then there's, I think, 1 day's worth of Command and Conquer, and then something else that I have recorded ready to go, and the week after that will be the start of a new Let's Play in that slot. So there'll be Golden Sun, and then a new Let's Play. Well, next week there'll be Gunman Clive and Command and Conquer and something else, but then the week after there'll be the other main LP, and then on Sunday there will be 2 videos going up which will be the Albion replay slot. This does mean that there's going to be a bit of a gap for Albion. I mean, like last Monday, Albion went up, and then next Saturday, or rather Sunday, why did I say Saturday? No idea. Let's start that again, shall we? Not the Sunday coming up, but the Sunday after will be when the next selection of Albion videos goes up. Preferably, I would have liked to have had Monday have Albion, and then Sunday, and then switch over to Sunday, but at some point there has to be that transition, and the sooner it's done the better off it'll be, because recording and uploading 8 videos already has been a far easier thing. I mean, just looking at recording 4 videos in a day, instead of thinking, I still have 6 more to go, I'm only 40% of the way through, I can look at it and say, I'm halfway done. That is 4 videos, and I did 4 in one day, and 3 the next day, and then today I've done 1, and that's it. I'm done for the whole week. I mean, next week I have to do it all over again, but it's only 8 as opposed to 10, and 8 does make a huge difference, and having only 3 LPs going on at once also makes a very huge difference, because then, like, at this point, like, Command and Conquer was about to end, and so was Gunman Clive, and I was thinking, what am I going to do for both of them? And now, all I need to think about is just one of them, which does make a huge difference, a massive difference. Being able to have the freedom to only pick one LP to replace it was certainly a weight off my shoulders. This does mean that if I do pick 2 very long LPs for the main ones, and then there's Albion, there will be a lot of times when the videos are basically that there would be a long time with the same LPs, and one thing I did think about is that this does give me the opportunity sometimes to do the occasional little extra thing, like out of nowhere, here comes a video that I just recorded, because the fact that I'm doing 8 videos a week, sometimes I may have the time to do a 9th one, or maybe even a 10th one, and when that opportunity does come, I will, if I have an idea for something to do, I will jump upon it, and then record something, and then out of nowhere, there'll be a day when 2 videos go up. I mean, basically, people were saying, and I do realise this point, that many people have lots of people they do watch, and looking at Monday, when Monday happened, and they went, 3 videos, or sometimes it was 4 if something went on with Albion and there was an extra one. 4 videos, and then there were other people they watched. It's quite a lot, and 8 videos a week is also quite a lot, and I don't think I'm going to be changing from 8 for now. I mean, who knows what the future will bring, but, and who knows if this will even work in the long run, but it is the first step in the right direction, I think. If it's the last step in the right direction, we'll have to wait and see, but basically, from the 27th of February, Monday to Saturday, will be the alternating main LPs, at the moment Golden Sun, and next week it'll be a little bit of Gunman Clive 2, a little bit of Command & Conquer, something else a little bit standalone-ish, and then afterwards there'll be a second main Let's Play, and then on the Sunday, instead of Command & Conquer, there will be 2 Albion videos, the Replay Sunday as it will now be. You just change Sunday, and then you make it not Monday, which isn't changing it. I should have said that differently. Like said, it's not Monday, it's now Sunday. That would have been better. As you can see, I'm rambling just a little here. These videos tend to become rather rambly, I've noticed. Also, one thing I do want to mention before I end this here, I'm very humbled by the responses that I got from that video in general, like how everybody just wanted me to do whatever was best for me, even if it meant doing less videos. Some people suggested like taking whole days off and weeks off and cutting it down to 1 video a day, or even making it shorter videos. I did think about those sort of things, but I quite like having 20-minute videos, and also just imagine if Golden Sun was only like 15 minutes long, or even 10 minutes long. I'd have to do a whole week's worth on just one cutscene, and that would just be silly. Or maybe... No, it would just be silly. I mean, I don't want to go over 20 minutes. I mean, sometimes videos do go over there, but that is, sometimes they go into like 30 or 25, but that is normally by accident rather than on purpose. I don't like to record really long videos, and, so I'm generally going to be sticking around the 20-minute mark, I think. It's quite a nice and even number to go with. So it's a natural evolution from 10 and then up to 15 and then 20 minutes. So I think 20 is going to be fine. But the number has now gone down from 10 to 8. And hopefully that is going to be enough to make it easier for me to do the recording. But anyway, I've completely sidetracked myself once again, and the responses I got, well, thank you very much. I mean, I really don't know what to say about it. I'm very humbled that, basically from all the responses, and some of the people saying, like some people saying that they'd watched me from so long ago, and that I really just don't know what to say. I genuinely don't. I never have when it comes to these sort of things. I am, after all, just somebody that puts up videos of me playing video games on the internet. That is all it's been, really, since the beginning. With Lands of Lore 1, just wanting to do videos on a game that I didn't think anybody knew about. I mean, there weren't really any Let's Plays of Lands of Lore back in the day. I mean, there weren't any in English. I think there were some in German, but there weren't any in English. So I just wanted people to like see the games that I'd played in the past, and that's how it really all began. And that's really, okay, it's a little less of what it is now, because quite a few of the things I play are things I found later, or something I didn't necessarily play in the past but would have wished I had, and some of them are new games, and generally it has changed what videos I do, but why I do them hasn't, and it always surprises me that so many people want to watch me watch the results of me making videos, and it always has surprised me. So thank you, everyone. Everyone that watches, just thank you. Have you noticed I'm really terrible at this sort of thing? I am! I'm not that good! Really bad. It's like, come back, ideas and thoughts, I need you! You ran away at the intro at the beginning, and then it's like, nope, really, you're on your own, and just keeps going, over the hill, far away, into a spaceship, flies over to Saturn, and then sort of wonders why it went to Saturn, and then it comes back, but the time difference is so long that the idea is gone, and I don't want it back, and then the idea sort of lingers around in, the asteroid belt and does nothing. That was a really, strange direction to go. Saturn. It's an odd direction. It's like, hey, which way do we want to go? I know, let's go to Saturn. You sort of just aim the car up and fly. The problem is aiming the car up and flying. You could possibly aim the car up. It's the flying to Saturn part that really is the problem. And flying to Saturn has nothing to do with this announcement video. So in conclusion, Monday to Saturday will be the alternating main LPs, and Sunday will be the replay slot with the 2 Albion videos in it. A reduction from 10 videos to 8, and a reduction from 4 LPs to 3. Apologies for the sudden interruption there. Sometimes even in announcement videos, things can come up that will prevent you from recording, and then you have to stop, and then go deal with it, and then come back. No, it wasn't the idea coming back from Saturn, although if it had been, a few questions would be asked, like how on earth did you get to Saturn so quickly, and how did you get back just as fast? I mean, that is an interesting question. A question that we won't ponder. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.